الحمد الحسن والثناء الجليل أحمده سبحانه وتعالى حق حمده وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Brothers and sisters in Islam, congratulations to you and another congratulations for this very important spiritual opportunity in the most beloved days before Allah wa ta'ala, the first 10 days of the month of Dhul Hijjah, the most greatest days before Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today is the 8th day which completes the 10 very important spiritual days in the life of Muslims, and today is named as the greatest day of the Hajj, day in which Allah Ta'ala answers our prayers, the day in which Allah accepts our sacrifice, the day in which Allah Ta'ala forgives, answers our prayers subhanahu wa ta'ala, day in which Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked us to embrace one another, to care for one another, to love one another, and to support one another. A very important day. Today, alhamdulillah, our pilgrims have already been within the vicinity of stoning the Satan, and already now they must have slaughtered their sacrificial animals and they have shaved their heads and stolen and so forth. And today, after this Eid, inshallah ta'ala, we will do ours. This very important ibadah teaches us 4 principal things. 1, having to be keen in being steadfast on the belief in Allah, Tawheed. 2, to always uphold this belief and whatever that will take you to the path of this belief. 3, having to really be informed that this ibadah teaches us the way to counsel one another in truth and in sincerity. 4thly, it teaches us, brothers and sisters in Islam, full submission to Allah over whatever destiny Allah has decided. 5thly, it teaches us sacrifice. Sacrifice here, not the sacrificial animals, sacrificing for others and helping the indigent, giving them food and assisting them. 6thly, that we should endeavor and be in constant remembrance of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Brothers and sisters in Islam, indeed, Muslims must remain resolute, and they should pursue things that are beneficial to them and to their societies and and communities. They should not relent in their efforts in improving the socio-political and economic development of their own communities, and they should add to the development of the security, because we are also stakeholders. We must see that we improve the quality of our own lives. Brothers and sisters in Islam, indeed, Nigeria and Nigerians are in need of purposeful, sincere, good governance, and the citizenry is in really thirst. The citizenry is thirsty very, very strongly in trying to have leaders who will fulfill the yearnings of the citizenry. Nigeria is still such, and we must not relent in our efforts in trying to help in ushering into the dispensation of political administration, people who have the citizenry and the common man at heart is very important, brothers and sisters in Islam. Indeed, the Nigeria's political scene is in fictitious drama today. Fictitious, fake drama, where the actors in this drama are the politicians. Politicians who care not about the people, who care not about the improvement of the community, who in themselves instigate the citizens to fight one another, who instigate people through various evil cards, using whichever one the feel is what they want to use. Elsewhere they use religion, where somewhere they use ethnicity, somewhere they use region. You are not a Muslim, you are not a Christian, you are not this, and trying to really play over our own intelligence, trying to deceive us and trying to cause all these things. You are very much aware that that very important platform, Britain-based NGO that had really did the finding, and I think every discerning mind, discerning Nigerian knows that all this theater of blood, of these violent conflicts, are masterminded by a corrupt political class for one diabolical political interest or the other, nothing but to loot the treasury, to loot the commonwealth of the Ummah, to loot monies voted for our hospitals, for our roads, for our security, all these things. And the politicians are still doing this. And they cannot stop at anything. They care not. Some of them need blood for them to prosper. Some of them you can see with their bare eyes, and you can hear without any exaggeration that this is what is happening. What do they do? They stop the social media, the WhatsApp, the Instagram, the Facebook, and whatever with hate speeches. And they have really engaged devilish hands and devilish minds who can write all sorts of lies, bunch of lies. And you know that bunch of lies in order to cause rift, to cause really misunderstanding and wrangling. If not, Nigerian citizen is a special species of creation. How dare you? You just allow one person who is less educated than you, who is less experienced than you, who is less knowledgeable than you, a hooligan and a rogue, who will just come and vie for a political position, and then tomorrow he now puts your life at stake. For you to die or to live is none of his business. For you to eat or not to eat is none of his business. For you to take your children to school or not is none of his business. It doesn't matter. And you could see until the media plays its role as a very important stakeholder in improving the socio-political, economic and security situation of the country, will not make a headway, because some of these very important segments have sold their soul, have sold their conscience to people, and they write blatant lies. You know what happened to the Premium Times correspondent who lied relating to the violent conflict engulfing Plateau State? You have heard it. That in the end, when he was scrutinized, he said he only concocted, and we thank that media outfit that fired that person. So you could see, they're all bunch of lies. They're all bunch of lies. Can you imagine that what just one of them takes at the upper house Even presidents in Europe and America don't take that. For doing nothing, what do they do? They only argue that our monies have not been paid, that our constituency allowance has not been paid, and that we have not been allowed to do a padding for the budget and so on and so forth. You could see the quality of discussion. What are they talking about? Have you ever had them talking about something serious? Now we have spoken. What is the offense of people from the northeast, from Adamawa, Taraba, Maiduguri, Yobe, Gombe, Bauchi, citizens of this country passing to Abuja? What is their offense for them to be killed? What is their offense? And what is the offense of those coming to these areas? I wonder. Of course, we have written that the government must find a substitute route. But have you heard the senators of the rest talking about that? Have they said about it? No, you can say. What are they talking about? It's something else. Therefore, it is really important. Have you ever heard them talking about creating money, about supporting and helping the peasant farmer? Have you heard them talking on serious matters having to do with the deterioration of our health institutions, where you go and you have nothing? Have you heard them talking about these roads, potholes? You know, how many people died through that? And the government trying to do this is being chased by all politicians and so on and so forth. Have you heard them talking about improving the quality of our primary schools, our health delivery system? Have you ever heard them talking on power? And I think you must get your PVC and then vote not the people with impeccable qualities and characters. It's really very, very important. It is only in Nigeria politicians don't account. They don't account. They don't account. And if they account, Wallah will not have our roads like this. Will not have our hospitals in pitiable situations and so on and so forth. It is indeed important. And I think this tragic drama on the stage performed by our politicians, I think should stop. They should stop. And I think for the remaining time, let them come. They are only talking that I didn't get my money, that okay, I will leave because I'm not respected. Who are you? I'm not respected. My views are, and so on and so forth. This is indeed important. They have made us be a laughing stock because they think we have nothing. And up to this moment, how many times have you heard of certificate racketeering? Isn't it? Even in this, somebody who is coming to provide law for you, purporting to have a degree, when you check even secondary school certificate, he doesn't have. But he has the cloud for the people. People are talking that poverty. You think, okay, the past administration, have they been following you house to house and giving you money? Have they? And you think destiny, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala destines what happens. And wallahi, if you are not naive and you are not lazy and you wake up, you will have one thing or the other to do in your own life. Certainly. And there are many opportunities. Therefore, it is important, brothers and sisters in Islam, to be ourselves, to really, at least these politicians, why can't you check them? I had occasion, wallahi, to ask one politician, what is the bill? He doesn't know. What is the bill? He doesn't know. Then I said, how can you write a bill? Then how can you write something you don't know? He doesn't know what a bill is. But the crowd he has with him, you'll be surprised. And you could see. And they will only go and warm the seats, they will sleep, isn't it? And somebody asked somebody talking about, please can you talk to your representative? We have never seen him. He has never contributed in anything. The only thing you see him outside the country or when there is a booty to be shared. And that's all. And today they are ready. Wallahi, they don't care whom they kill, whom they maim, how many houses they destroyed, and so on and so forth. That NGO I told you had brought its report with dignity that all these things you could see. Elsewhere they say had farmer clashes. Elsewhere they will say gunmen, isn't it? Elsewhere they say armed robbers. Elsewhere they say kidnappers. They just use cards and play with our own intelligence. We must learn to say no. Until Nigerians learn to say no, this is democracy. Say no, we don't agree, and we will not. And that you can use the court. You can use the court. Really, whoever wants to trample upon your rights, you can take him to court. You can take him to court. And until we do this, we'll not be able to go anywhere. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والبدن جعلناها لكم من شعائر الله لكم فيها خير فاذكروا اسم الله عليها صواب فإذا وجبت جنوبها فكلوا منها وأطعموا القانع والمعتر كذلك سخرناها لكم لعلكم تشكرون لن ينال الله لحومها ولا دماؤها ولكن يناله التقوى منكم